One of my favorite games is a game called Kuhhandel, which is German for cow dealing.
Olaf Pytlik's favorite games may be a little different from the rest, but we'd expect nothing less from a game board fanatic.
It's a cow deal you do with someone. A lot of people consider it a hobby, so there are some people that collect them, but really the core of it is just getting together with people often and just enjoying an evening or an afternoon of just socializing and playing board games of all kinds.
That's the idea behind this new business venture, a game board cafe in the heart of the Exchange.
Yes, okay, so artifacts are set.
When this venue came up for lease, it was a really good fit. The size, the character, and the situation of it, you know, just next to Old Market Square there, we think during the Fringe Festival, during the Jazz Festival, it's going to be an incredible link there, and there'll be a lot of overflow business both ways.
The concept is simple.
Okay, I'd spell.
$5 per visit gives you unlimited access to the walls of games and a different social experience.
They're not too complicated.
We've had some people just meet other people at other tables because it's there's some interacting there. You see a game that's interesting, you make a new acquaintance, you engage in a social activity together. It's really, really friendly that way.
This is Pytlik's personal collection that he started as a teen growing up in Europe.
Germany, since the 80s, I would say, had a huge board game community, and it's a huge market there. Like, it's very common for people and families just to sit and play games.
Oh my God.
In the 90s, Pytlik witnessed a surge in European-style board games here with the arrival of such games as Settlers of Catan. But it wasn't until an encounter with a real-life battle that he saw for himself how much the board game culture could mean.
Yes, you should. I was very sick, struggling with cancer around 5 years ago. And coming out of that, I realized that it was really important for me, just for therapy, to spend time with friends and playing games, and just something we really enjoyed. And so we built a group in our house, my wife and I, that came bi-weekly, that grew in the end to around 40 people.
A community of people that he knows pretty well.
You get to know people really well through games. Are they aggressive in nature? Are they really, are they sneaky? Are they honest? Like, you just get to know them in a way that you wouldn't just by talking, I think, because you experience how they play a certain game. And I find that very, very fascinating.
So this is a game about, the battle for Canada between France and England.
Under that criteria, Pytlik is in good company with his new business partner, who implores ruthless strategy in his own game choices.
If either Quebec City falls for the French or New York falls for the English. It's a little more complicated, but it has to do with kind of the battle for Quebec City. And someone is like the British and someone is the French, and you try and, kick the other people out of Canada.
It's still a bit early in the venture to see how Skibitsky's board game etiquette will come into play, but that's all part of this new environment.
You socialize without really interacting with people a lot. I think even going to a movie together as a group, you spend at least 2 hours not talking, and that's great. There's nothing wrong with that. What you will find here is a very tactile and interactive experience.
While a bunch of board game cafes have been popping up in cities across Canada, this is the first of its kind here in Winnipeg, and while these guys are trying to figure out how to set up in the Exchange, the rest of us will be figuring out what to do with all the pieces. For Go Winnipeg, I'm Kim Kasher.
I think that's